I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but in his first 3 games, Connor McDavid has 9 points. And he is on... I know, it's stupid.
So I didn't know that. That's why it's very funny.
Right.
It's because he's played Calgary twice and he eats them
He
for
eats
breakfast.
Calgary alive. He's
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's McDavid's kryptonite.
David Felsberg sent me this. David, thank you so much. Sorry, 8 points in 3 games. My problem.
Oh, what a bum. Trade him.
He is on pace for 218 points in the season. That would break Wayne Gretzky's 215-point record in 85-86.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to sustain. But, God, that's funny.
Crazy, huh?
That's
just
really
unbelievable. And the thing is, no one's talking about that. Everybody's talking about, and I guess rightly so, Leon Draisaitl getting his 200th last night, which was cool too.
Points or goal?
Goal. And McDavid has 199. So Leon Draisaitl is top 5 Oilers all time in quickest to 200 goals.
Wow.
And so he's number 5. McDavid will surpass him probably whenever the Oilers play next.
Right.
Because he's played 74 less games and he's a goal away from 200.
That's unbelievable.
Isn't that crazy?
That's the thing about Draisaitl, and like, dude, elite talent in this league.
Of course.
But there's a little bit of the, is Ringo Starr the best drummer in the world? He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles. Is Leon Draisaitl the best goal scorer on the Oilers? Or fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up.
No, Steve.
Is he the best goal scorer in the league? He's not even the best goal scorer on the Oilers.
Right.
It's Connor McDavid. He's a list of 1 in the world, though. Like, it's not a slight against Leon Draisaitl. It's just what could he possibly do to ever live up to that standard?
I like the Edmonton Oilers this season simply because of the Dave Tippett quote we got.
Which was what?
Speaking of Draisaitl, when they won the game in OT on a Draisaitl pass, and they asked Tippett afterwards about it, and then his quote was, they asked him, "Hey, what a pass by Draisaitl, eh, coach?" And he said, "He threw a lot of backhands tonight, some to our team, some to the other team. The problem is when that happens in the playoffs, it usually goes against you, and that's the problem I have with it."
Wow.
So shout out Dave Tippett for thinking of playoffs today.
I like that.
And not letting these old Oilers just run around and play fire wagon hockey and expect them to be competitive in the playoffs.
Except they continue to do that.
But that was their downfall versus Winnipeg.
Man, and you know what? He's right. I mean, if you look at how they won last night, right? They won 6-5.
But that's how they're going to win games.
But it was against the Ducks. They let the Ducks score 5. Now, I know Mike Smith went down.
The Ducks have been good.
2-1, yeah.
They have.
That was their first loss of the season.
I know. You're right. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair. They've been good.
And people are talking about the Ducks as buyers. That was in 32 Thoughts.
Already.
Yeah.
So weird.
God.
People,
Are we there?
Is really ORS. It's overreaction season because a 2-1
ORS.
start for the Ducks shouldn't necessarily be,
They're also,
hey, they're buyers.
Can we
I
be
don't
honest,
know
though?
if I ever mentioned this in the Ducks season preview video. They are the blueprint of the type of team that screws you in your early season predictions. They're a team with a goalie and a bunch of young rookies. Damn it, that's the mystery box. That's the overachieving mystery box, and we all missed it. Anyway, congrats to Trevor Zegras on his Calder.
I know Dom always talks about that in his computer models, is that when you have rookies or guys from other leagues around the world, there's a gap because the computer doesn't know what they're going to do in the NHL level. So you get that overachieving team when you have the bunch of rookies and the young guys. Yeah. It's interesting. It's fun to watch. It's been a fun start to the season.
I love this, by the way. Dom, speaking of Dom, this tweet from 3 hours ago. After starting the season 3-0, the Buffalo Sabres playoff odds have moved up from 0.4% to 1.1%.
Listen, that nearly tripled.
After starting the season 0-4, Montreal's playoff chances have dropped from 38% to 10%.
Oh!
That's not great.
Not great.
Anyways, the Oilers love what they're doing to start the season.
Yeah.
Good for them.
They're Oiler.
They're fun.
They're Oilerin.
They are what you said they would need to be in the season preview, which is just score a
shitload of goals. Too many teams try to get better by being what they aren't. And the Oilers are trying to get better by being more of what they are, which is a team that can't really defend, but they score a shitload of goals. Mm-hmm. I'm annoyed by how much Oilers Twitter likes Zach Hyman. Let us mourn. Let us be sad. Yeah, but you didn't get him for the 8th year, Shelbyville, with your turnip juice and your freaking 6th round pick that you got to hold on to. I hate it. I hate how
I hope this
I don't
year,
hate it because I love Zach and I want him to succeed.
I hope this year they find a way to translate this play to the playoffs, because for the last 3 seasons they haven't been able to do it. So I hope this year it kind of works.
It depends who you ask, because if you look at the numbers from that series against Winnipeg swept them, but they got dominated 4 straight times.
Wasn't it like 3 overtime games? 2 maybe?
It was definitely 2, and the fourth and deciding game I think went to triple OT or something like that, and it really did end with a fart. Like,
And if McDavid gets a couple power plays, like if any penalty is called on him, who knows if they're in the second round?
yeah,
Maybe it would be great for a team like the Oilers to succeed in the playoffs, just for the fact that it would be nice to have somebody other than a team that literally just grinds your bones win. And I mean, like, I know the Oilers of the 80s had a tough element, but that team just scored piles of goals. Let's be clear on that. Grant Fuhr, 6 cups and all, was not like, there were people who will make the argument he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. I think that's crap.
no, that's
But it's not like he wasn't Patrick Waugh, he wasn't Ken Dryden, he wasn't, you know what I mean? And the Oilers were good, but they weren't like, nobody looks at the 80s Oilers and be like, defensive stalwarts.
no.
Boy, shut you right down. I think that, they won games because they had Wayne fucking Gretzky and Yari Curry. And then Mark Messier on his second line.
Paul Coffey.
Yeah. Like, Paul
Yes.
Coffey scored 150 points as a defenseman.
Yeah, go through the list.
So I would love it if the NHL would allow for and officiate for a team like the Oilers that is all skill and all fun. Because wouldn't it be great to start seeing like 7-6 playoff games? How exciting would that be? Did you see the
so
overtime
rare.
last night with Minnesota?
No, I was too mad. I was too mad.
Were you too mad?
No.
The Jets and Wild. Oh
I have
my God.
Vasilevsky and Hellebuck on my fantasy team, and I'm getting screwed. And what I hate about that is I'm losing, but more so that Jesse was right. My goalie strategy sucks. And dude, did you see what led to the overtime? Scheifele scores on an empty net, and it's offside.
Kyle
no,
Connor. Yeah, Kyle Connor 2 feet over the. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they have a
Like, they-
face-off,
fans
puck
were-
goes the other way, and they tie it, and then blow it.
And the
God.
fans actually were leaving. And then once the goal was called back, they all came back to their seats in Minnesota. And what was crazy, it was like you get, it's literally, remember NHL 2012 where you would just pass it across and then
Yep.
went to the other player and it would be in. That was it. It's literally Kaprizov through the defenseman skates to, I think it was Eriksson Ek or...
Yeah, he had the hat trick.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Imagine
Crazy.
how upset I was with Hellebuck and Scheifele on my team. I missed out on the Scheifele goal points, the win points.